What's up, everybody? It's Sir Aaron Carter bringing you the Video Game Bang weekday edition. Messing up again. We're not even going to do a restart. We're just going to keep going. Cory is at San Diego Comic-Con right now, and he's probably face deep in some cosplayers' boobs. And they are signing restriction orders right now against him and kicking him out. So, in his stay, we have the real David Webb and Steven Gutierrez here in Studio B, I guess?
64.
Studio 64, that's good. And we're going to be doing the show, of course. It's going to be awesome. We got a couple of gaming news for the first time. We got some bang bites coming your way. And we're going to see if things get heated. Because they will. They will get heated. Give us a follow, of course, at Twitter. We have the @VideoGameBang. Facebook, give it a like over there, Video Game Bang Bang. We have a Patreon where you can become a patron of the show and be awesome just like us. That's Video Game Bang as well. There's a lot of Video Game Bangs. You just Google search us. Any way you can support, it'd be awesome. Except for the YouTube, it's the Video Game Bang because we are the one and only. So sit back and enjoy the show because we've got a lot of stuff for you and you're going to love it. Guaranteed.
Video Game Bang.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang.
Video Game Bang.
Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he can play it right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst is real, everybody. Welcome to the Video Game Bang weekday show. You should add like a clap track, type of thing there.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't add one. I am. Wow, that's terrible. I am Sir Aaron Carter, and we are going three-man cage again today, everybody. David Webb is in the house.
What's going on, everybody? That was supposed to be like, like when you cup your hands over your mouth, and you're like, it's supposed to sound like
nobody
a crowd.
knows what you're doing.
Darth
Everybody
Vader?
knows what I'm doing. Yep.
That's Darth Vader? Okay.
No.
He's literally shoving hot dogs in his mouth
That's terrible.
and trying to compete against
You.
Kobayashi. I don't know who's.
Yeah.
Kobayashi,
Yeah.
Kobayashi Maroon.
Steven Gutierrez is here, everybody.
What's up?
And again, we can hear ourselves now,
We
Yes.
can.
but no
we
music.
can.
No music.
But no music.
My goal is by the time that Cory is back, like for good,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have it figured out so it's irrelevant.
So we'll never need you.
So we'll never
ever
need it
again.
again, like at the
All right.
like, oh, cool, I got this figured out. That's cool.
That's cool. We're back at
We're
Cory's
gonna
mom's
move
house.
on.
We have a different setup. Completely different.
Of course, you're listening to the
way
Video Game Bang on nerdreactor.com. Why don't you head over to our Twitter, because we are so interactive there. We got Cory, of course, is not here. He is at San Diego Comic-Con.
Know your geography.
It's all the same
It's
place.
like-
it literally
it's
is
like
the same
Sacramento.
place. Just a smaller convention center. Yep, that's what I'm saying. He's traveling around there. He's going to be taking pictures on our Twitter, of course, showing off some of the cool things down there. You can follow us at Video Game Bang and give us a like at Video Game Bang Bang on Facebook. He'll be posting up some stuff on that as well, as we're all posting up stuff. We got a couple of videos coming up on our YouTube channel, The Video Game Bang. Of course, check out all our awesome articles on nerdreactor.com. We do a whole bunch of stuff there. It has been quite some time. We took some time off for the last show on, 4th of July?
For the
Yeah.
jalizzle.
To go burn some fireworks and stuff like that.
Burn
I heard it was banned next year.
I wouldn't doubt it. There's literally
I'm surprised.
brown grass everywhere.
Across the street at the mall, you have to walk across brown grass to get to the fireworks stand.
Which is just a sign saying, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to
as
set
you're
this place on
You
fire.
hear that of the grass, you should be like, oh, you know what?
Did you guys buy any fireworks this year?
Yeah, I did actually.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't buy anything.
I did for the kids.
There was a lot of
Those were
gunshots.
one.
That was enough in my neighborhood. A lot of
Hey, get the fireworks.
lots. It was
Urban
literally
fireworks.
Urban fireworks.
it was Rainbow Six
Rainbow
Siege.
Six.
Siege.
Oh,
That's what it
speaking
was.
of which,
Jesus.
I got my beta code.
Whoa! Congratulations,
Oh, I know.
beta code.
I'm pretty
Dang.
stoked. Have
Can
to
your
wait till
computer run
September.
it?
What?
Can your computer run it?
I'm doing it on the Xbox.
Oh, you're doing it on the Xbox? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You
Okay,
can sign
cool.
up for the beta on the Xbox.
We just
You
put
heard it
which
here
platform.
first,
Don't
everybody.
remember if
Sign
I
up for
did
the beta on the Xbox, and you'll get in. David Webb
probably
said it here
already
first.
closed.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
A lot
a
of.
closed beta.
Is it really a closed beta?
Yeah. I got it from IGN.
The Smite beta is open though.
If you read the show
Yeah.
notes, you'll see that's
Oh,
on there
I didn't.
already. Good
Didn't
lord.
need 'em.
We
Sorry.
actually have show notes for the first time.
I'm so used to
in-
not having them.
in a long time. I got home early off of work, which is not
So you
early
got
at
fired.
all. Which is not early at all. I actually found out a coworker of mine got fired, and it's very sad. She was a nice young lady. But anyway, I digress. I got home from work, and I sat down at my computer, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write a couple of show notes to because we've missed news. We went through interviews, which is cool. We like all that type of stuff, but we don't give out the good news to the people out there.
No.
We need to let them inform them. I know one Gerald Ocon is hankering for some news. He's like, oh my God, I need to know what's going on.
What's the news?
Yeah, what's going on in the gaming world right now.
He doesn't have any other news source
He doesn't.
besides us.
He literally waits with
On-
bated breath.
On Twitter, his whole feed is video gaming.
Yeah. He's silent for the rest of the time of his day, except for when we come on and he gets to hear our sweet voices.
Wow.
Yeah. He says that it's just. He wrote a long letter. Yeah, I read it.
Fan letter.
Fan letter. Yeah, we have a big pile. We're
Does he
going
have
through
like
them.
your faces tattooed to his arm, like Mount Rushmore? It's like you.
That would be
Cory,
terrible. That would be
David,
terribly awesome.
Jada.
That would be. That'd
You know,
be
it's just like
terribly
adding a
awesome.
whole bunch.
Each person that comes on the show, he gets a new tattoo on his body.
New one, yeah.
He's one of the.
His whole arm is probably filled because we've had like 40 members by now.
Pretty much.
Yep.
He's what they call a super fan, and that's awesome. We love it. Actually, to tell you the honest truth, this is going to be segue because we don't have any indication of when Whatcha Playin's coming on. He actually was the one, I believe, that purchased Borderlands 1 for me, Game of the Year edition.
Look at that.
And subsequently, that is what I have been playing like crazy on the PC, everybody. Like, it is. Okay, so a video, like I said, we're going to have some videos on the Video Game Bang YouTube page. I went with Adam C., another, I don't know what you call him.
Friend of the show.
Another.
Liaison.
Yeah. I went on a 9-hour playing time with Borderlands with him. I haven't done that in so long.
Did you guys eat? What did you do?
Sporadically throughout the
You
yeah.
just like pause the game, go get something, and
No,
bring
pause.
it back.
What do you mean pause the game? You just run, go grab a Twinkie, come back, sit down, and get sticks.
Well,
What are
while
you
the
talking
controller's
about?
in your hand.
Exactly. I edited it out, of course, everybody, the little candy wrapper. Yeah, because there's a
Sure.
lot of that in there.
Did you guys hear me chewing when we were playing yesterday?
No, it didn't.
No. Okay, good.
No, it didn't.
I was-
Wow, were you like an ugly chewer? Like,
Well, I was
my
eating
God.
Oreos, and so
Really?
I was expecting you to be like, okay,
I know, yeah,
Jerry.
we'll let you know because Jerry is the loudest.
Yeah, he
Whenever
is.
you play video
He makes
games with
it
Jerry,
known.
it's. I swear, it's as if
did he fall asleep on you guys at all?
He fell asleep multiple times.
Yeah, that's
Because
you're not playing Borderlands if he hasn't fell asleep at least once.
so we're playing the game for a long period of time, and then say I don't know 4 hours in, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like 2 hours ago, Jerry was talking, but then he stopped for 2 hours, and then 2 hours
even
in,
know.
he comes like, "Hey guys, what you doing? You still playing? Whoa!" And then you get another good hour and a half of Jerry that's alive, and then nothing, and then another hour and a half comes by, and then you guys are still playing? Whoa! That was my second nap of the day. It's like, good Lord, Jerry. But the 9 hours game session, it definitely revitalized my love for Borderlands, and Borderlands 1 is just amazing, everybody. If you don't have it, it's all over Humble Bundle right now for a good deal with 1 and 2.
Oh no, it's over.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah, it's
I
over.
retract my statement. Don't go to Humble Bundle for Borderlands. Go for something else. I mean, there's other good games on there.
I think
There's
on Steam, it's not
RPG
that
Maker.
expensive.
Right, it's like $30.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
really?
pretty hefty on Steam.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
G2A has some good deals though. You can go there too.
I thought that was a fake website.
It's good. That's where Jerry bought his.
That's where I bought mine.
There it is. Boom.
I bought mine on Steam. I got 1 and 2. It was like $10.
You know what's upsetting?
During the sale.
This is like months ago.
So there's like I said, not the dragon, but the Borderlands. It reinvigorated my gaming lust, and I was looking on the website to see what other games I wanted to play. Dragon Ball Z came up, Xenoverse, but it's still holding its value after all this time. Like
You don't need to play that game.
I'm thinking that may be a good game.
No, it's
Like
not.
Grand Theft Auto 5 held its value for the longest. I don't even think it's still dropped yet. I think it's still a good $50 maybe.
I think it's still 60.
If it's still 60, that's
Yeah.
I'm telling
To
you,
be
that's
honest, I think it's still
Probably.
60.
Dragon Ball Z still up there in price like that. I was like, wow.
But that game sucks, though. They went on record. and said
I've
it
I've
sucks.
seen video footage of other people playing just to look, and I was like, this looks like a good fighting game.
Everybody's the same.
Looks
It's
like a
ironic.
good
There's no different
fighting
moves.
That's the only
game.
reason
There's
why
no
it's
different
still
moves.
up
I
there.
don't know.
Except one hand is like slightly tilted.
There's a
Whenever
co-op.
they shoot a
There's a
beam.
co-op for online and everything like that.
same.
You can actually. So it reminded me of what was the game we played? The Dynasty Warriors game.
Oh, that was good.
See,
Yeah, that was
reminded me of that a little. Just saying.
Strike Force. Dynasty Warriors Strike Force.
What have you been playing, Webb?
I've been playing Borderlands.
Yes, you have.
Actually.
Yes, he has.
And I've had the game for a while. Played a little bit. Didn't understand if I was playing the game correctly because it just seemed like I didn't see a difference in between like the side quests and like
The main
the main
quests.
quest. So I was like, am I even doing this right? I've been in this arid area for like 10 years. And then you jumped on and were like, here, I'll help you. And then boosted me like 5 levels.
Oh, you can hear
I
that?
can hear that all. Yeah, every single
this?
clunk clunk that you're doing over there.
Clink, clink.
Jeez.
And,
There's no bad. I mean, there's no
yeah.
wrong way to play that game. You literally just
You just
snatch
walk around,
up quests,
which I
kill
figured out
things.
finally.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That was cool. So, yeah, played that.
This was your first time playing this game?
His first time ever playing
Oh
this
my
game.
God.
Borderlands.
goodness.
Yeah, when I downloaded it.
Him,
And then
him, and Adam. Both
yeah.
of them first.
Both of
timers.
them first
Both of them
timers.
first timers.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know how they missed this.
How?
Like it baffled me.
I told you.
Do you live under a rock?
My group of friends played Halo and Call of Duty.
See,
Then they shouldn't be your friends.
exactly.
So
They have strayed you wrong.
Yeah.
He's
So
like,
I missed it. I missed all these good games, and
But-
now I'm playing it. I'm like,
Wow.
I was at work today. I'm like, I just want to get home. I want to play Borderlands.
want to level up some characters.
I
I'm
have
telling you.
I have Arkham Knight sitting in my Xbox, and
Wow.
I still I want to get home and play Borderlands.
It's the I don't know. It's the when I was going through it with them, I was like, you guys, we've barely even scratched the surface. We're like level what?
Did you guys
20
get out of
something?
the arid Badlands yet?
Oh no, yeah, we're well
That
beyond
first
stuff.
level?
The first area and stuff like that.
You
but
made
like,
the jump?
It's still like we're like in our 20s, and I'm like, this is nothing, guys.
You and Adam got to like 30 last
no,
night.
well, Adam is about 30. I'm still 27.
Oh, are you?
Remember, I'm a little.
Oh, that's right.
He
'cause
played
you keep
when I
finding
wasn't
things,
there.
You keep finding things at level 28.
Yeah, exactly, and I
I'm
can't
at
use it.
23.
It's so
First
good.
night boosted me 5 levels yesterday because I was in way over my head.
Mhm.
I was like, I gained like 7 levels playing last night. For like the 2 hours. I
Yeah,
played.
yeah. Whenever you know, it's you're power leveling, but it still doesn't feel like it's losing your luster for it.
So, Roland, I'm guessing?
Of course, Roland. Yeah.
You are
Mordecai.
Yes, he picked
All right.
Mordecai,
Mordecai.
which Adam did not like.
No, he goes, what character are you? I'm like, I don't know.
He said before he even
I'm
said,
the
he said,
sniper.
"Don't you say it?
He
Don't
goes,
you
"Don't you
say
say
it?"
I'm like, I can't remember his name. I'm the sniper, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Freaking.
And then last night we were playing, and he's like, what class are you gonna get? I was like, oh, their classes? He's like, yeah. Like, what class? I was like, he's like, don't say it. I was like, I don't know, probably sniper. No, you're not.
Yeah, because what skill tree you going? Somebody wants to be unique.
God.
What you been playing, Steven?
I have been on Ark,
Of the lab?
Survival Evolved.
I don't know if I even put that in the notes. I don't think I did, but it sold 1 million already.
The game is awesome.
Craziness.
It is actually really, really good.
And
Is
they're
it worth
supporting
$25?
mods.
So far, yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good. They keep constantly having these updates like frequently,
Yeah.
and they're adding more and more monsters and
Is there any story to
dinosaurs.
it?
Excuse me.
Because the way they have the trailer made it look like there's a lot to that world or whatever. Like there was something beyond just the dinosaurs.
No, well, like they have these giant pillars, and I guess I just found this out. Like I guess the pillars are actually like boss fights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you can actually tame the bosses. Supposedly, I haven't seen any. I'm not in a big server with a lot of people. Right now, the server I'm in is pretty small.
I was gonna say, is it a private server?
No, it's like a community server or something like that. But there's like 7 people on it, maybe one time. But I can see it being so much better with a lot of people, because you start building like these bases and communities and stuff, and then it's like, all right, we need to focus on grabbing different resources. Like right now, most of our gear is all metal. You start off with like, hide, leather, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now we just got to metal. So we got to focus on metal, wood, stones, all kinds of food. So it's like, and there's like 3 of us.
What's the
play in
poop
the group.
for?
The poop?
What's the poop for?
Fertilizer.
Ah.
Yeah, or you can throw it at people. Either one.
I guess
Either
the
one.
throwing it.
You run out of arrows, you just start throwing
Yeah.
poop.
Can you
Yeah.
throw it at the dinosaurs?
Yeah, but it'll probably just like go through them and then they'll kill you.
That
Yeah.
sucks. It won't like distract one of them because they're hungry or something like that.
It's cool. Yeah, we already tamed like these like poisonous, the ones from Jurassic Park.
Oh, the
yeah, they're like-
spitters?
yeah, the one that
Oh,
got
okay.
Newman. from
Yeah,
Seinfeld. Yeah.
Jerry sent that one.
We got 4
Yeah.
of those. We got we had 2 raptors. One died because we let one of our new colonists or whatever take
Take
them
it? Oh.
and like use them, and then he got killed by a megapiranha.
Do you have to take care of these dinosaurs, like feed and everything like
Yeah.
that? Wow.
So like,
Wow,
but
that's
I mean,
deep.
their food and stuff doesn't like drop crazy fast. So like, I mean, you can monitor it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But it's crazy in depth. Like your
That's
water, you have to worry
bad.
about drinking, eating, your warmth.
I'm worried about the graphics not looking right on my computer.
It definitely needs to be optimized and
I'm just picturing that new guy like woohoo, I got a raptor, and then like an hour later walking back like with his head down, guys.
Piranha ate my
well, we
raptor.
were playing, and all of a sudden you just see, Bob the raptor or whatever in your group dies. The name of it, because you can name them.
That's pretty
okay.
cool.
And so, the one that died, his name was Yoshi. And it
Yoshi
just says
died.
Yoshi's died, and then we're like, "What the fuck happened?" And he was like, "I was swimming, and a mega piranha ate me."
It's like I was trying to jump over a cliff,
Yeah.
and I used him to double jump. And
We got this, Yoshi.
Yeah.
We got this.
It's crazy. Like now, we just got the pteranodons, so we're flying in the air and like going further out into the.
Can you air battle with him?
Supposedly, I haven't been in one yet. I know you can pick things up off the ground and like fly them up and drop them,
That's pretty dope.
but they got to be like a certain weight.
Okay, yeah.
So you
That
can't
makes
pick up like a
sense.
T-Rex.
No, because
Yeah.
T-Rex is crazy. That'd be so OP. You could just pick up a T-Rex and drop
Oh,
it.
scoop.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be a little awesome.
It would be actually.
Just dropping T-Rexes all over
Yeah.
the place.
All right. Let's do some gaming news, I guess. Well, yeah, we'll get into
Cue
that.
the gaming news song.
Gaming news.
The 2 years that we've
Gaming
done this,
news.
that's terrible. That's terrible.
So you come up with anything?
Well, because I like to keep my coolness. There it is. I don't like to lose it instantly. You don't care, and that's what's cool about
It's
you.
been gone a while.
That's what's
so
cool
it's
about
whatever.
you.
It's like, I'm just gonna be a nerd my whole life.
Yep.
Fallout 4's VAT doesn't work the way you might expect it to. Crazy, right? Fallout 4 will feature an overhaul of the VAT system in an effort to make features more exciting for players. Director Todd Howard has revealed. Why does Todd Howard sound familiar?
Because it sounds like Ron.
Isn't that the soccer player?
Maybe it sounds like Ron Howard, yeah. I don't know who the hell.
The soccer goalie?
That's Tim Howard.
You're thinking of Tim Howard,
Oh, it
yes.
sounds like Todd. It's close.
It's a T.
Introducing Fallout 3 as a compromise between the
two-letter
series'
difference.
turn-based roots and the real-time reinvention. VATS allowed players to freeze time. You already knew that. What else is going to happen in this?
Well, it's not freezing time anymore, right? It's just
No,
slow-mo.
it's slowing it down now. That's what it does. So, like, you've played the Fallout series, right, Webb? Good Lord, what are you doing
with
on
your
this
life?
show?
Every episode we go through this. Every episode since Fallout 4 was announced.
Oh my-
Webb, you play Fallout, right? No. What is wrong
Yes.
with you? It's like your first time you've heard this.
Yes, it is. Because
You
every
deserve
time
to
you
be
say
punished.
it, each time, oh my god,
You can't get the audio and shit right. You haven't played Fallout.
So,
Stretching
Two
thin,
things.
buddy. Stretching thin.
The system
All right.
enables a bit of old school tactical thinking for players.
Gerald's going to
allowing
have to
them
get your face
pause.
removed.
Gerald's-
So what
Good
the
luck with
VATS
that.
did,
That's painful.
you know at least what the VATS did. It would pause the game, and then you could aim at a body part. It would show you the percentage of the chance that you had to hit the body part with your weapon.
the one I've only played the first one, Fallout.
That's
and
not a Fallout.
It was turn based, so it automatically paused it.
Yeah, no.
So,
this was like a
so it basically
compromise.
allowed you to do a turn based game.
Yes.
Okay.
But in between, they would still be able to move forward towards you, and
You know what? I think Dragon Age does something similar to that. You could somewhat pause it, and
Well, see, with I know what you're talking about with the Dragon Age Inquisition, but this one you aimed at specific body parts.
Yeah, you can choose
you
your
don't
target.
just aim a person. You
No.
just like, I want to hit Steven in the arm.
Yes, and he
Okay.
drop his weapon.
You can
maybe.
even do like multiple targets too. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot your leg and shoot Aaron's face or arm
and
or
it'll
something.
just switch.
That's
like that,
So
yeah.
like you'll shoot, boom, hit you in the leg, and then it'll go to somebody else. All in first person.
It says many of
That's awesome.
many of those basic features will remain intact for Fallout 4, but with few crucial changes. They go on to say, of course, we found some ways to make it a bit, not a ton, but a bit more dynamic. Howard says, of course. For starters, time will no longer freeze completely. That's one of the things that happened in the last OneWeb. Instead, Howard explained, it'll continue to progress in slow motion, putting a ticking clock on your decisions. Because you can literally just like go into your VAT system if you wanted to, and then just walk away. Like, oh, let me go make a sandwich. And the game pauses.
Okay. Why won't you just pause the game?
Because maybe you want
Because
to make a
pause
sandwich.
takes longer.
Yeah, there
All
you go.
right. Play a game.
It's very, very slow, and you'll see the percentages change because the person is moving behind or coming from out of a wall. So if you were doing a VAT system and you locked onto somebody that was behind a wall, it would always say 0.
Okay.
And then you'd have to go in and out of VATs each time just to see if you ever going to get a percentage. Well, with this one, now that it's moving, you can just go into VATs, boom, and then it'll keep moving slowly, and then you'll see the percentages go up and up.
0, 10, 30,
Yes,
50.
yes. And I think that's pretty dope because, like, think about it. They're running right up your face from a long distance. You wait till that percentage gets high enough that you're comfortable, and you
You
just...
take the shot.
But it sounds like it's timed, so you may
And it's
have
not
enough time
time.
to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There's no time to it, and it's awesome. I think that's definitely...
It sounds like it's going to be like when you, like in Call of Duty, when you, did you guys play the campaign in Call of Duty or just play multiplayer?
depends on which Call of Duty you're talking about.
I think all of them do it. You have to like breach a door, and so you breach it, and then like it goes. Into
Yeah, it
slow
does a little
motion,
slow
so
mo.
then you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I remember that one.
yeah.
That's
That's what it
probably
sounds
what
like. It's kind
gonna
of
be
going
like.
to be.
Yeah.
Also to note, Howard said critical hits will no longer be randomized. Though details on this is a bit fuzzy. You assign which shot is critical one, and you load up that bar. It's not a bit more under, so it's a bit more under control, I guess. It's I don't know how I feel about that one. I like random crit shots. That wasn't bad.
Well, I think it's because there's like a slider bar. Because when I was looking at the E3 thing, there's like a bar underneath that moves for critical.
I guess we're gonna have to find out November 10th, 2015, when Fallout 4 arrives on every major console except for the ones that I owned.
Wah, wah, wah. That was just like an awkward pause.
But yeah, there it is.
You gotta let it soak in for a second.
Yeah.
Let it marinate.
Right. Next on the docket.
You didn't play games, Aaron? Jesus.
Yeah,
I've been-
you know, on me at least I have the current.
I've been playing PC stuff, sir. Don't act like I haven't been in the game. I've lived the life. All right, sir.
I've lived.
You are
you, a
just
retired
I
gamer?
am the
you are,
Batman.
you are
I
just
am the
now.
Batman.
You are just now getting into Borderlands. You have nothing to say, sir.
He's like, I just found a new game. It's amazing. It's called Tetris?
Tiratus?
Tetris?
Anyway, you
Terrible.
move these shapes around. You have to fit them together. It's the most
It's
amazing
the
thing I've
best
ever
game
seen.
that I think it just came out like last November.
Yeah.
That would be terrible. No Man's Sky. This is how the economy will work. So IGN.
Don't buy the game.
IGN is doing this thing, and I was extremely pissed off.
Yeah.
They're doing this thing where they were having the developer play the game, and they were like, "Oh, we got 18 minutes of live game footage on No Man's Sky. IGN's doing it, you know." And then they start the little video or whatever, and they have the developer guy with the controller, and he's like, "And then after a while, we'll take the controls and we'll, you know, do a little more things." And I always like when the interviewer has the controller because they'll just do some random stuff that, you know, it's not scripted.
Let's try and trick it.
So the developer guy, he takes the sticks for all 18 minutes. And then when he hands the sticks over to the interviewer guy, he was like, well, you have to figure out what we're going to do next time. And I was like, all right, this giant.
I was on Skype with
tease.
you,
You
too.
wasted my time.
And it's like 18 minutes and 55 seconds. So
Yes.
like, oh, man, like, I've seen this already. You know, why are they showing this? And all of a sudden,
yeah, just a big disappointment. So some of the things that they showed, I'm going to just recap just in case anybody has not seen the IGN video. They show the mining. They show how you can upgrade your guns with the different things that you would mine. They show how there is a periodic table that they've created themselves for the different minerals and stuff like that they have. So it's not a real thing. It's their own world, your own universe thing. They show there's like a Grand Theft Auto mechanic where if you just start killing things, you get a wanted rating, and then you got these robots that come after you. Basically,
how are they going to find you?
They find you. There's flying ones.
So the robots can find you, but you can't find your own friends?
Right.
No.
Right. Exactly.
Boo.
So then at the end of the whole thing, he basically takes the character and he pulls him out and he does the whole universe thing.
This is
look
how
out,
big
yeah,
our
look,
game is.
yeah, exactly. But when you see the actual scope, like when he takes it out of the planet and he's like, okay, boom, there's the planet, and then he takes you out and you see multiple planets in that solar system or whatever. And then he takes you out even further, and he's like, all right, that's a star. And then he just takes you far, and he's like, every single light that you see is a star that has multiple planets that surround it. And it's just like, that is the most crazy.
A star or like a solar system?
A sun.
Or universe?
A sun. The star is, star is a sun, and a sun is a star, and there's planets that rotate around it. So every single one that they showed you, that they do little fast travel through, has like a own little solar system inside of it. And it's just like, that's a stupid amount of planets. And I can see why you're never going to find your friends, because there's so many. And they ended the video with them going to a random one, but then cutting it off before you can see what they did.
Because nothing happened.
Pissed me the hell off. So this is the other thing that I was talking about with Webb when we were online and I was watching that video. And it has to do with the actual story, because their economy system works kind of like you just, you trade and sell stuff that you mine, basically. Let me just go in and read it. It said, we wanted trading to be fun. We wanted it to be understandable because game's already quite large, of course, he said. Sean Murray, this guy he's starting to already piss me off because he just keeps showing the same bull crap over and over again. In the video above, which contains lots of footage, I got this off
18 minutes.
Yeah, the 18 minutes, of course. Murray explains in greater detail how the economy in No Man's Sky works. Players can acquire resources from the planet they visit and sell them at planet-based trading posts or space stations in orbit. Elements found on the surface of the planet can be crafted to create more valuable products, which can be sold. Another way of making profit would be to take a particular element to another part of the universe where it's less common, therefore more desirable to traders in that region. Players can share information about the planets they visited, including which elements are particularly abundant. Or if you don't want to trade at all, you can approach No Man's Sky purely as a space game, journeying between orbiting stations, dealing in resources, and collecting are collected by other players. So that's pretty cool. I like the whole thing of, over in that part of the galaxy, gold is very rare, but over in this part of the galaxy that's far, far off, it's
Everything's made out of gold.
Yeah, everything's made out of gold. So you go and you start just collecting up, and then you head over to that other side of the galaxy or whatever, and
Use your warp drive.
yeah, you just use your you go into warp drive and you you go all the way across the galaxy. That's what you do.
Eddie Villanueva.
Yeah, exactly.
Go in a maximum warp drive.
So that's cool. My gripe is there's no lore to anything.
Why are you doing this? There's no...
Not just why you're doing this, but who are these robots that are automatically just after you?
It's the Alliance.
Where's this space station? This trading type of thing. Like, where are they? Where are these random pirates that are fighting? Like,
if you have a space station,
Spaceship.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
If you have a space station to go to trade, why can't you tell your friends I'm at space station 2-03? Meet me there.
I don't
And then
know.
you meet.
Well, see, also in the video that they showed, the star that they showed,
Yeah.
whenever you pulled the camera out, it shows like lines to other stars, and that was just as far as you can travel on your own fuel. And then you'd have to do that whole thing. I need, resources again to make it to another jump.
It sounds like this guy is like really lonely, and he wants everybody else to be lonely.
Forever alone.
Yeah.
If
So
I
I'm
can't
gonna
have
make
friends,
an incredible.
nobody can
I'm
have
making an
friends.
incredible game, and you're gonna do it by yourself.
It sounds like he was like, okay, what if we took Minecraft,
Yeah.
and went into space, which is cool. I'm with him on that.
Mm-hmm.
Made it not blocky, but realistic. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
with him on that.
More smooth.
But you can't play with anybody.
So dumb, and it's like that's where it
That's
falls
where he
off.
lost it.
Yeah.
That's where he lost it.
And so I was comparing it to Mass Effect. When you play Mass Effect, you get all that lore and that history that tells you about this giant, expansive world or universe, but you don't really go to every
planet. No.
Yeah, exactly.
You go to the ones you need to.
Yeah. On the opposite end, you have this giant, expansive universe that you can go anywhere you want, but no lore behind any of it. So it's like, can we get a middle ground somewhere in there? Can we get a writer in No Man's Sky to come in?
I don't think you can. I mean, would you accept it if they said, you know what, we're going to release the game how it is right now and then just add lore later?
I would accept. Now, I understand that where you can't put lore in the planets because everything is randomly generated. Right when somebody discovers it, it's new. There's nothing. The best minds in the world can't create a brand new story for all those bazillions of planets that are going to be created. Right? I understand that, but for the beings that inhabit that universe and that game, those traders, those pirates, those, all the NPCs, they should all have some type of lore attached to them. They shouldn't just be scenery that I get to interact with. That's what I feel.
I get what you're saying.
So if I'm flying up to a ship or I'm flying up to a battle of two warring battle people, I should know why this person is fighting this person, and then I can, either make a decision to leave it alone
Maybe you should
or
have been
fight.
able to learn that at the space station.
Yeah, that has no lore. The space station of what?
No, but I'm saying like
Just
those
a
they could
building.
have gave you.
Something. Yeah,
Because I'm imagining these space stations being as big as the Citadel type of thing.
Well, they were
using Mass Effect.
So
like there, because you can obviously get out of your ship and walk around.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be able to talk to some type of NPCs there to get some type
Something.
of backlore? Or
Give me
maybe even a quest.
You can even do like the quadrants or like not quadrant. I guess quadrants for the universe. If you can't do each individual planet, like okay, so that's like the neutral zone, and that's the that's the dark zone, and this is run by the Alliance, and stuff like that, or some sort of general. I mean, like look at like Firefly, for example. Firefly, you didn't have a story for each individual planet that they went to, but you had a general thing of what was going on in the universe.
Yeah.
So that could be, something like that.
Maybe they still might. The game seems like it's taken forever to even come out, so maybe they still might. But I don't know. My thoughts is I'm thinking they're not going to focus on that. They want to do this whole, you're alone in the galaxy exploring BS.
And
Nobody explores the galaxy alone.
Nobody.
Like
Even NASA sends like a 6-man team.
Here's another thing that I kind of had a little dig grinded my gears. The spaceship that you were in, literally when you get in it, it's like you hop in, you take up, and you're already flying. There's no like I'm just in my spaceship and I can do things inside my spaceship. It's just it's a Grand Theft Auto car. You press Y and boom, you're in there and out, or you press triangle or whatever system you like playing it on. But I'd rather it have like some type of interaction with the my spaceship.
Yeah.
Besides just the customization of it, on the outside, spacecrafts, you should be able to. I should have a computer inside there doing stuff. Think about now. This is why I keep going back to the Mass Effect thing. Think about when you hop into the Normandy. There's stuff to do in there.
Okay.
There's of course NPCs because
but
everything
they're
is
not
already
using
there.
it like in Mass Effect. They're using. Well, they're not using the ships like the Normandy. They're using the Mako as like the ships, because in the Mako you just got in and traveled and
but you didn't collect anything in the Mako. Like there was no
out and stuff.
There was no resources.
But it was just a ship to get you from A to B. That's what they're doing.
Well, no, this ship actually does more than just get you to A to B. It holds all your stuff. Like this is your.
It's like Firefly.
Yeah,
It's an inventory slot. That's all it is. It's
well,
just to hold your stuff.
should be.
It's a flying inventory.
It should be an inventory slot. It should be. You know what? It should be like, if it's going to be the inventory, or if it's going to be your chest or whatever, like for Minecraft, it should also be your workbench. Then, like you can craft on your own in Minecraft.
Most
but
of these
you
ships
need,
that I've seen in this game haven't looked that big. They
well,
all
he
look like
from what
just
they said.
fighter jets.
Yeah, from what they said that they haven't shown anything like.
Well, even to
spectacular.
that point, look at like in Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord's his ship wasn't that big, but it's still enough room for multiple people to be.
Multiple people sitting around and hide a hot chick under the little deck there.
Yeah, I agree though. I think it should be like if the three of us are playing, you know, we're in there and you're like, David, can you get the, you know, check the boosters and make sure that they're, you know,
So
ready
multi-man
out.
ship.
Yeah.
You can't have multi-man ships. You're
Why
not getting
can't you?
that.
I
Because
know,
the
no,
developer said no.
Yeah, no.
That's
I know
why.
that. I know that. I know we're not getting that.
But it should be.
But that's exactly. I can't think of one like major.
It's a four-man
sci-fi.
It's a four-man developing team.
No, not anymore. You own. Sony bought you.
So
Throw
maybe
some other
they're
people
just
on the
funding it.
staff. Throw some people on the staff.
It's a different vision.
I bet you Hello Games
a different
has
vision.
more. It's his vision. It's Sean Murray's vision. That's what it is. And Sean Murray is a manic depressant who's probably a lonely guy who needs to get out more
Mr. Murray, if you're listening to this, we would love to have you on the show.
and debate. Explain yourself, Murray. Explain yourself. Is it break time? I think it's break time.
I think on that note, we should.
On that note, we
so
will.
much anger.
We will take a break. Yeah, I mean, if we got Anthony,
I think it's because it's just such a good idea, and they're doing it their way and not the way you would want to, and the way the rest of the world would want to.
the way the rest of the
That's
world
what pisses you off.
want to. It's
Then
like,
there's a solution: is don't play it.
it's literally like,
Then don't
hey,
play it.
We're gonna make an Avengers movie, but we're just gonna have Iron Man. Oh yeah, we got Iron Man. We're gonna have
Captain Skittles.
Captain Canada. I was like, oh, okay,
all
cool.
right.
Wolverine, yeah, oh, Wolverine's gonna be it. And Squirrel Girl.
Everybody would cheer.
Yeah, they probably would actually cheer. When we return, we'll hit more gaming news,
Yeah, go about
everybody.
Elastic Man or something.
Yeah, exactly. When we return, we'll have more gaming news. I will calm down off this No
he
Man's
won't.
Sky thing.
He's gonna be
and-
angry,
and,
Mr. Angry.
It's gonna be Roland all over again.
It might be Roland all over again.
Oh,
Stick around,
God.
everybody. We'll have more video game bang right when we return. Welcome back to the brighter side of the galaxy, video game bang weekday show.
We gave Aaron some Xanax.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little better, everybody.
Sour.
Feeling a little better. I'm just
He's sour apple.
it's terrible. Let's get some more of this gaming news, and this might actually even infuriate me even more.
Is this an
actually.
angry episode?
This is the angry episode. Heroes Reborn television series is getting a mobile and PC/console game.
Oh God. Why?
As we know, the Abominations. Please tell me, Webb, you watched Heroes.
I did.
Good Lord. I thought there's a no. I didn't watch that. Sorry.
I
Had a group
watched-
of friends that had me watch MASH. That was the whole thing.
Hey,
That's terrible.
Mash is
You
all
kind of
right.
look like Radar.
I don't know any characters off that
Yeah.
show.
I'd be proud of you, Radar.
Kinda look
I always
him.
like being. I always like the hacker or like the techie person, and they're never like the lead person. Like in Agents of Shield, my favorite character, Fitz.
Fitzgerald,
He's gonna die next season.
most likely.
They already made him like half
Retarded.
freaking. I
Memory
was gonna
problems.
say
He's not gonna die.
that. He's gonna die.
Do you know who's gonna die? If anybody's gonna die,
The other
Gemma.
black guy.
No,
Oh.
no, because
So-
he's made it a point to lock all the alien crap up, so
Oh,
he doesn't die.
he's dead. Oh, he's
He's
gone.
that's what sealed
Gemma.
his fate.
Did you guys watch? You guys didn't watch
Sons
it,
of
did you?
Anarchy, Gemma.
No.
Then I have no idea who you're talking
Do you
about.
watch it?
Yeah, I
Steven?
watch it.
Yeah, what happened to Gemma at the very end? She got swallowed by like that Kree rock.
All right, spoiler alert. Heroes Reborn
Pretty
television
rock.
series. This fall, NBC is giving a superpowered universe another shot with Heroes Reborn. Alongside
Never
the
gonna
launch
happen.
Along the launch of the show, 2 different games will come out for mobile devices and consoles. Here, Reborn Gemini is the console and PC game. It's a first-person adventure starring a character named Cassandra. Heroes Reborn Enigma is a first-person puzzle game. What? Oh, yes.
It angered you that much? What? Puzzle game.
Puzzle game.
Starring a super-powered character named
Dahlia.
Delilah. Nope, Dahlia. That's right. Interesting to note.
I thought I read it wrong.
Interesting to note, though,
Dahlia.
2 female main characters on this.
Look at that. That's actually pretty cool.
The
I
stories
applaud
are
them for that.
the stories are self-contained, but their character and narrative connections. Both games under development by Phosphor, WWE Mortals, Connect Adventures, and Space Pop is some of the games that they made. Imperative Entertainment, of which Heroes executive producer Tim Kring is the co-founder. No screenshots or video are available yet, but revealed as planned for Heroes Reborn at Comic-Con's panel Sunday, July 12th. So that's coming up. The thing is, I'm very, very sketchy about this Heroes Reborn.
Yep.
Hero.
Because
Nakamura.
they, and I don't, you know what? If the writers that stepped up during the writer's strike are listening right now, you guys are the worst people on the freaking writing planet.
That's worse than Hello Games.
I think they call them scabs.
They're not writers because they didn't write any story for their game. So there it is.
They wrote code.
They decided that abomination of season 2 on Heroes was sufficient enough.
What if this is
for
the season
eyes that was
this is
intended?
the season 1
Yeah.
writers right here for the Reborn. I
No,
don't
that's
know
fine.
if it is.
That'd be fine. And if this is the season 1 writers, and we get to see what they kind of intended for the things,
How many seasons did Heroes go?
They had
Was it
4, I
three?
think.
Was it
I think
4?
it was like 4 or 5.
it was mind numbing.
I stopped watching it.
See,
at
this is
that
the
point.
problem. I thought it was always, and they fooled me.
They had so many like potential
Yes.
ways of coming back.
Yeah.
And they effed it up every
Like, you would
time.
look and be like, oh, it's going to be awesome now. Like, this is going to be good again. And then they'd be like, hey, no, it's not.
I stopped watching it when it got too like tongue in cheek, referencing like racial stuff going on. Like,
Where did you get to that?
There was one episode.
Did you watch
I remember
the same Heroes?
Yeah, there was one episode where they were in like a southern town and they were trying to help. It wasn't the first season. It was maybe the second, maybe the third.
Okay.
They were trying to help this kid who was apparently had powers, and they were trying to find him. And I forgot who it was. This is when Skylar was good.
So that wasn't the second season.
Was that the third?
That was like, because he was like good then bad, then good then
Yeah, I
bad.
think
Type
it
of
was-
They did some bull stuff
Yeah.
like that. It was
They
so
flipped it.
It
a
was
lot.
when he was first started to be good. It was when the first time that he was good. Because I remember he reverted back, but it was the first time.
I
he was
think
good.
when he thought he had a dad.
Maybe
Remember
that's
that?
what it was.
Yeah, I think
He
that,
thought, what's his name? The Petrelli's father's father
his
was his father.
Yeah.
And he tried to, straight and narrow it. It may have been that.
I think that's what it was because that sounds familiar. But anyway, so they go to the southern town, and there it was like it was back in like the Wild West, where if you were a person of color, then you're going to get hung and dragged behind a wagon.
Oh, man, I
and
didn't
stuff
watch
like that. Yeah, and so like they found the kid, and he had been dragged behind a pickup truck like for like miles.
What was his superpower?
I don't know. I don't remember. But I was
To
just
be
like,
dragged
"Ah,
clearly not
really?
healing.
Clearly not healing. And I was like, really, guys?
No,
Like,
they would do things like in the beginning. The whole show was good because it was very mysterious. There was a lot of things that were
every episode you had more questions than answers.
you had yes.
Yeah.
And then season 2, they just took that whole idea and was like, yeah, that's not what we're doing anymore.
Well, it was like to go, okay, well, we see the cheerleader, so,
But like that
Now
whole
what?
prophecy, and if you ever read, I know I've said this probably on older shows, but if you read their online comic,
Yeah.
it seemed like the original writers were still writing the online comic because it was so
Good.
good. Yeah.
yeah. They just didn't follow the show.
Micah's character was a little more developed. Did some.
I wonder if
some
he's
cool
coming
stuff.
back.
I hope not. I don't. I really
He's a little
don't-
bit older now.
I kind of want to see just a full
New cast.
reboot. Like it
Well,
just.
there's 2 characters coming back for sure, I know.
Yeah, I saw a hero.
And-
Oh, Hero's back too?
Yeah,
they showed him with
There's
the sword,
the
right?
poster I saw, well, it was like multiple
was
posters
it Peter
put together.
Petrelli's lip?
No,
That's
it was
terrible. That's terrible.
It was Claire's dad
Yeah, he's back.
and
Yeah,
Skylar.
I'm done. I am literally done.
Is he really back?
I
As
hated
far as I know. That's why I
hated
love.
this
Did you say
character.
Skylar?
Yeah, is that his name?
It's Siler.
Siler.
Skylar's back,
I
everybody.
didn't even care. I wasn't invested enough in the show to know the right name.
That, and I don't know how he got popular. I hated his character.
It was the actor that played him, I think.
And that's what it
that-
must have been, because
Yeah.
season 1, he should have been dead and gone. In the middle of season 1,
You look like you almost vomited.
I almost did. I literally almost did. In the middle of season 1, I would read articles online of how they were like, "Oh, well, we're doing Heroes, something."
So where's a different part of
Where
the
it's
place?
a whole different. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, season 2 is not gonna. You're not gonna get your same heroes that you have. We're
Yeah.
going totally different. Everybody's gonna be different. You might get cameos from the other one.
Yeah, I
and
remember
I was
that.
like, I kind of like
like
these
that,
guys.
yeah.
But then the way that they end season 1 with that giant X-Men fight, everybody versus Siler, I was like, all right, I got a little. Everybody gets a little closure, and
Yeah.
but we're good. We're good. And then they just season 2. Well, I mean, I understand there was a reason, writer strike, and then the backup catcher comes out and whiffs every ball. It's
Hey
like,
Jeff,
Was this
you're
supposed to be
taking
catching these?
you're taking writing in college, right?
but yeah, exactly. The show Heroes need somebody. Cool. I'm not done yet.
You want a
But,
job?
but they start killing off people that was like that in the most unimaginative ways, like the black dude that could phase through stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
his character had he became like a firefighter.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
How did he die again? I can't remember.
They literally shot him in the chest.
That's what it was. Yep.
How? How do you shoot somebody who can have literally
Phase
walls
through the bullet.
phase through him? How do you have him go out that way?
No, I remember him. Something
he was coming
something
out of
happened.
some type of
he
situation.
had it. No, he protected the chick.
Yeah,
his wife.
His
or
wife,
whatever.
and he had his arm around her, and they were coming down steps, and then the dude came up and shot him in the chest.
No, I thought he saved her. Like he
Yeah,
took.
he-
I
bullet
could have
for her.
took the
swore
bullet.
he
took
wasn't
the
paying
bullet for her,
attention.
because that was after he got shot because she tried to save him, but he got shot and died in the office in Mr.
He tried to save her. He like jumped in the way.
Yeah.
Of
What
the,
was
he
his
he
name?
made it to where he went out of phasing to take the bullet.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what it
Yeah,
was?
that's what it was.
So still stupid. So stupid still.
and she has multiple personalities.
And then and
And then
could-
she had the water power.
the
thing.
water powers all of a
Yeah.
sudden, and then she turned into ice and broke, and then came back again because she
As-
just melted.
she came back as her other personality.
And she had multiple. They like kind of split her up, and
Yeah,
she
they
had
did.
like twins and stuff.
She almost seemed like she was a clone.
But
Yes, I remember that. That's
yeah,
right.
they kind of played
Like
kind of
Dollhouse
like
kind of thing, yeah.
Dollhouse was another one that kind of just that ended on a bad
different
note.
story.
Yeah, it's a whole different episode.
I'm gonna bring up
so
all kinds of stuff.
if you watch,
You're making this a dark
Firefly.
Curse of the Eddie Muffy.
if
is
you
back.
if you watch Heroes, because I'm probably gonna watch it.
I'll probably watch it. I watched the 4
Probably
seasons.
gonna watch it. If you
I'm
watch,
gonna live tweet how crappy it is.
take
the whole
it
time.
with a grain
You
of
should
salt.
live tweet Aaron's reaction.
Really,
The whole time.
no lie.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna live tweet Aaron's reactions.
Periscope
watching
it.
Heroes.
A friend of mine was recording
just got
my
pissed.
my reactions when we were watching the soccer game the other day, and I didn't even know he sent it to me on my phone. But I was sitting there like the referee was pissing me off the whole game, and then he's sitting there
For the World Cup?
No, it's for the Gold Cup. It's,
Oh,
it's
nobody
like a
cares.
smaller.
America.
It's like the World Cup, but it's smaller.
America.
Very smaller. It's only for like the North Americas. That's what it's like. But anyway, Heroes, yeah, whatever. Han Solo is getting his own Star Wars anthology film.
Did you
Is
see?
it like life with glaucoma or something?
No, they're going to
Life
focus.
is
he-
They're going to focus.
Life in the old folks' home in space.
I was going to rename this
Chewie went
Solo
home.
gets a solo movie.
Are we? Wait, I forgot.
I have
what
dementia. I don't remember.
Lucasfilms has
Who
announced.
are you?
Lucasfilms has announced a new Star Wars anthology film, which will tell the tale of young Han Solo. They're going to recast it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna recast. They have to. What are they gonna put him in CG makeup?
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes.
No.
Lucasfilms announced the first standalone Star Wars anthology, Rogue One, last March, which focuses on the Rebels' mission to steal the plans of the original Death Star. Today's newly announced film doesn't have a title yet, but Star Wars fans everywhere can shut the hell up.
There's too many Star Wars.
It does not
movies.
say that. They're
Did
just,
you
There's too many Star
see
Wars movies.
the leak that came out of Comic-Con
Oh,
today.
what happened?
Darth
What happened?
Vader's gonna be in
Well, no, not that. But
Wait. Darth Vader's going to be in what?
Rogue One.
in Rogue One.
Oh, okay, whatever. I don't
Yeah.
care. Yeah, whatever.
Because it sounds like Rogue One is like a
It's a prequel.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be in this new one, and he survived all those years.
He's
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah.
He was
Spo-
hiding underneath the rebel.
Spoiler alert, everybody, for Rogue One. They find the plans to the Death Star.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry.
No, that. Well, I guess.
Literally looking
Yeah.
at the plans of the Death Star.
Watch
whenever
the first.
Yeah, watch the first
Watch
film.
episode 4, and they literally have R2-D2 transporting the planes.
So all you got to do is just watch a little bit of that Star Wars, and then stop it.
Stop it
Go
right towards
watch
the end.
Rogue One as a flashback.
Yeah.
And then come back and be like, that's how they got
That's how
the
they got
plans.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool,
I
R2.
bet you Rogue One is going to end with that fight that episode 4 starts with, where they storm.
Probably, yeah.
the ship. Anyway, the leak that came out today was, I guess, as far as I know, it's still unconfirmed, but it looks like during a Hall H technical testing, somebody snuck a picture of a Star Wars movie timeline, much like what Marvel.
Like Marvel's
Right.
timeline, huh?
So you had episode 7, and then
Okay.
you had Rogue One, then you had episode 8, and then you had Kenobi. That was what it's called, Kenobi. Then you had episode 9, and then you had a movie that was Fett/Solo. So it sounds like they're going to be doing a Fett, which didn't they cover in Clone Wars?
I believe they covered that in
So
Clone Wars,
I don't know
yeah.
where that's going to come from, but
I mean, he's got a lot of time in between Clone Wars and...
so I guess this is what happened after Clone Wars.
It's going to be a bounty hunting movie, of course, but like, I don't...
But it's Fett/Solo. It sounds like it's going to be the same
Solo
movie.
Fett?
Do you think they'll switch it to make it like Fett's point of view, trying to get Solo?
Maybe.
Spoiler alert: he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Hey, another spoiler alert. He dies. It's eaten.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
flew out, Aaron.
sheesh.
So,
You guys
yeah.
stay for the end credit scene.
But in all honesty, the Boba Fett movie I would probably check out because I like Boba
The
Fett's my
Boba-
favorite.
But it would be a
Fett.
Boba Fett Han Solo movie. It wouldn't just be a solo.
I wouldn't
oh,
mind Solo.
Yeah, or would it?
It wouldn't be a solo film. Wow,
Solo
that's
Fett
awesome.
It'd be a solo Fett movie.
So yeah, there you go, everybody. And the Solo is
I
going to
don't
get his
know.
movie. Currently scheduled for May 25th, 2018.
Do you think if this remake or this next iteration does
Is
so
successful?
bad, they'll just cancel all of them? Or do you think
Example:
they'll just run through.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I have confidence in episodes 7, 8, and 9.
Because what's his face?
Well,
Abrams.
Not just but also because they have. I feel like they have a storyline, and they didn't do anything. I mean, Disney took over Marvel, and Marvel hasn't disappointed us yet. Generally
Yes.
speaking.
No, I don't think they've
because
disappointed.
I think
So-
Disney's
No.
just like, yeah, we own you, but do your thing.
Do you think?
Yeah,
do
that's
you
cool.
think?
Like,
That's
backs
cool.
away.
We just collect the cash.
Here's the money.
Yeah.
What's making me
We'll
nervous
take the money
is
again
these
later.
anthology films.
The side pieces,
stories,
huh?
These side pieces. I'm like,
You like the main hoe, but the side pieces, they're not.
I'm
as
just
attractive.
waiting for
monogamous kind of guy.
the new park, Star Wars park.
I thought you meant the new Parks
It's
and
like
Rec.
coming out.
Are you just making that up, or was
Are
that
you
announced?
getting excited?
Yeah, I am getting excited.
It's not happening.
You-
It could
Wow,
happen.
that's terrible.
It
you
could
can
happen.
never come to my house again, you bastard.
That'd be kind of cool. Little.
It'll be a Star Wars.
thing.
They have
Yeah.
like instead of the Dumbo flying around, it's the little X-wing fighters.
Like you're talking.
I'd
like
be
a
on that all
full-
day.
You mean like
all
a,
day.
I know you would.
You mean like a full
Instead of,
Disney-sized?
Yeah, park.
Disney-sized
Instead of
park.
the Matterhorn, where it's like the Yeti popping out, it's freaking Chewbacca. Like,
Speaking of Yetis, did anybody see the Goosebumps trailer?
Yeah, I saw that.
what?
There's a movie going to be called Goosebumps. For some reason, they put Jack Black Goosebumps.
Well, because Jack Black is the actor that's going to be.
I
in it.
understand
Okay,
that,
I
but
just-
it made it seem like it was Jack Black's Goosebumps or something.
Oh, it's not R.L. Stein
It's just-
presents
Exactly, it's not R.L.
Goosebumps
Stein. Yeah,
featuring
It's going to
Jack
be.
Black
It's going to be Jack. It's going to be a picture of
with
Jack Black's arm.
featuring
Goosebumps.
Ariana Grande on the soundtrack.
exactly. But the thing
Licking
is,
donuts.
when I watched the trailer today, I was like, this is actually something that looks pretty like that's how they should have done Goosebumps. The storyline isn't a Goosebumps storyline, but it looks like it could be like a Goosebumps book.
If that
by its
goddamn
own.
little puppet doll thing
it
is in this movie.
Think about this one. Every single Goosebumps story is in this movie.
Because they
How
had
does
a
that even
Goosebumps
work?
show.
So the premise is Jack Black's character was the writer of
books.
the writer. He came up with
He's
all those
R.L.
stories.
Stein?
He's basically R.L. Stein.
Okay.
And he lives in this house kind of secluded, and his daughter is like looking out, and she sees a new kid move in, and they talk and stuff like that. And then the kid thinks that she's in trouble, and she's locked in the house and stuff. He goes in there and snoops around and finds one of the books, and he accidentally opens it, and one of the monsters pop out of the book. And
How do you accidentally open a book?
he dropped it.
Oh,
and it,
of
yeah,
course he dropped it.
the stupid. Well, he dropped it, and the lock came off, and he went to go pick it off. He locks all the damn books because they're all filled with monsters. And when
Like he locks them shut.
Okay.
yes, when he went to go pick it up, he like picked it up with
And the
like,
lock fell
open
off.
it, and a Yeti comes out of it, and so they somehow the trailer skips through stuff, skips
As
through the
trailers.
storyline, as they tend to do. Somehow all the books get open, and his friend read all the Goosebumps books. And he was like, since you've read them all, you know how they beat all the monsters in there, so we can go and catch them all, Pokemon style, basically.
Then Ash Ketchum comes
who's
up.
wearing the
I got
mask?
this, guys.
Nobody so far.
That murder mask.
That murder.
That
Oh
good
yeah,
one. You
yeah,
know what I'm talking about?
yeah. I know exactly.
They
what
wrote
you're
like
talking
5
about.
books on that damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they did. They did. And when you look at the trailer, you see the monsters from the books, like literally off the cover of those books, and you're like, crap, that was that freaking book.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was that book. They had little gnomes.
The
just
shrinking
like,
heads gave me nightmares. The shrinking head one.
There's one in there about, or they show where it looks like Jumanji, like freaking vines growing everywhere. I don't know what book that one was. So,
Oh, that sounds super familiar.
That does sound familiar.
but they had the werewolf in there.
Did you guys watch the show? when
I watched
was
the
on?
show too.
I watched the show.
Yeah.
I remember the only episode that was scary on the show for me was the comic book one.
I don't remember.
Where the guy kept drooling, whatever. The bad guy was like the Joker type of guy, and he kept drooling like some ooze or something like that out of his mouth, and that was creepy. And then there was one episode where they sent their son to a camp, and that werewolf monster was just eating kids.
Yeah, and then
And then at the end, that was just like a
on the
training
moon or
thing.
something?
Yeah, because they were going to Earth. Yeah, there was a training camp so they can go to Earth at the end. That kind of took me out the whole thing, but because it was a 2-part episode
Yeah,
where they had
yeah,
2
I remember
episodes.
that.
And that first episode, I was like, Wolf is just killing kids. It's
The wolf is OP.
all right, kids are dying. It's time to leave camp. Crystal Lake over here.
kids are crying.
Yeah.
People are dying.
So,
And
but
we're on the moon.
But go watch Goosebumps, everybody, when it comes out. Jack Black's Goosebumps coming to you in I don't know when it's
He's
coming
gonna
out.
break out in song.
At least a dozen times.
Yeah.
And it actually looks like Jack Black doesn't play Jack Black. Like
The movie's gonna be stupid.
he doesn't. He's not.
Boycott it.
He's not Tropical Thunder Jack Black in this
He needs to
one.
be like, remember when I called you a cankerous whore?
Yeah, no.
I didn't mean it.
He doesn't. He doesn't do
He's
that.
not Billy from Community.
He's not Billy from Community.
He's
He's
like an agile fat guy.
Yeah.
Like look at these high kicks.
terrible. That's horrible. Let's hit some bang bites to wrap it all up, everybody. Everyone with Live can now play Smite on Xbox since Steven spoiled that one earlier.
Yep.
Spoilers.
Yeah, exactly.
You're welcome.
The Escapist meets The Walking Dead later this year. I played The Escapist for a good long while.
If it wasn't freaking like $40, I'd buy
Is it that much, really?
No, it's like 20.
Wow.
But it feels like 40.
But it
But it
feels
feels
like
like
40.
40.
For the graphics, I can see what you mean and everything like that.
Like, man.
But it's going to be like a Walking Dead type of thing. They're going to have zombies and your scenarios kind of escape each scenario.
Escape Guantanamo Bay.
And it looks pretty good, actually. I'm not going to lie. I would play that for like 3 minutes.
Aaron says he's going to play a Walking Dead game.
Well, The Walking Dead is just a stupid show.
You're a stupid show.
It's so dumb.
I told him.
You know who I think is writing The Walking Dead?
You don't you say it!
The writers
Don't
from
you
season
say
2?
You son of a bitch.
Season 2 Writers of Heroes.
No,
Son of a bitch.
I didn't watch the show. I just wanted to guess what Aaron was
Son of
going
a
to say.
bitch.
That's exactly who I think is writing it.
You know what, Aaron?
Disney
I hope all
Infinity.
your favorite shows get destroyed. Every
You know
single
what?
one of them.
You know what, though? I can see where you're coming from because I watched the season 1 of The Walking Dead.
Uh-huh.
And the one thing I never understood was when they were in the CDC, they had a way to like get away, and the guy was like, "Nope, I'm gonna blow us up."
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Yeah, because some people are crazy.
Everybody's crazy in that
Everybody's
stupid
crazy.
show.
They're all
We
zombies.
all go a little
They're
crazy
all
sometimes.
crazy racists. All of them. The writers down to the actors. All of them. Exactly.
This just. What are you talking about? Michonne's not gonna die. They won't kill her.
She's a okay. Here's it.
Is she the chick with the dreads?
Yeah, she's the
a
one
strong,
with the
black,
samurai
independent
sword.
woman.
Yeah.
She's a highly popular character, but she's black, so she will die in the most glorious way of all. I don't know what that is,
There's
but
only,
when you
there's
see
only
it,
one way to die in that show. You get eaten by zombies.
when you see it, you're gonna be like, "That is the way Michonne should have gone out." It's gonna be like 70 zombies that she slices up before the 170 of them come and just tear
That's
her
how
apart.
Tyrone should have went out, but
So dumb.
they fucked up that one.
But I don't know. The Walking Dead to me is just there's no it goes around in circles. That's what my problem is, because I don't know if you've been on the other shows when I've talked about it. But
I've
it goes around in circles. The Disney Infinity 3.0 will arrive on August 30th, and apparently there's going to be a lot of the little amiibos that come with it.
yeah.
What do they call their Infinity things?
Disney
Infinity things?
Infinity.
Pieces,
Gauntlets?
characters.
Something.
Toys?
I don't know, but there's going to be a lot of them that come on the first little roundabout. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer beta is coming in August, everybody.
Heyo.
PlayStation 4 first, though. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that kind of
Grinds my gears.
dingles your berry a little. Yeah.
That's
All right.
disgusting.
Legend of Zelda manga returning after a 7-year hiatus. Do you read mangas, Web?
No.
Oh, my God. It's like he's not even on the show.
What do you do with your time?
How did
Not read mangas.
how did you?
That's for one thing.
God.
We got to start having applications to be on the show.
I know.
That's what that is.
Does Corey even interview
I
these
don't
people?
think so. I think he just
I
finds
just
random.
snuck right in. I got grandfathered in.
Got out his truth when you first came on the show. Had no idea who you were. I was just like,
I still don't know who you are.
it's like he's like the expert for eye devices.
Yeah,
the real
Corey
David Webb.
Corey exaggerated.
I was
the
like,
crap
expert
out
on
of that.
eye devices. Like, what? And then you just start talking. I mean, you were saying things like, and
Yeah.
I don't know crap about it, so it's all gospel
So it's
to me. Yeah.
He
It's all
was
the
just-
truth to me.
He was just saying shit out of his ass.
Yeah, you could have been like, and it's going to come with a 2 terabyte hard drive on the iPhone 6.
a warp
Yeah.
drive.
A warp drive.
Yeah, you can be able to warp with it.
Yeah, and I would have just
Yeah.
And
like,
it has an instant
Yeah.
transmission button right there.
I'd be like, hot damn, Steve Jobs is he knocked it out the park again,
Yeah.
guys. I guess I'm getting an
I'm
iPhone.
switching iPhone.
Yeah.
Then you gotta buy it. You
Exactly.
son of a bitch. You go to the Genius Bar. How do I make this go warp drive?
Yeah. Webb said it has a warp drive on it. Do you still have the Batman, both of you two?
Yeah.
Batgirl and Robin team up in the new Batman Arkham Knight Family Matter DLC.
It's not going to be free.
It's not?
No, there's a season pass.
Oh, there is a
they-
season pass. You see, that's where they get you. That's where they get you.
The Harley Quinn though comes with the game, right? Or is that?
Yeah, I think- It was either a pre-order or some. It was one of the bonuses.
What
It came-
about,
yeah.
did you guys watch the trailer for this one, though? Because I just watched the
No,
trailer
I
this
haven't
morning
watched
for
it
it.
yet,
Another
no.
was-
It actually looks pretty good. Joker just kidnaps Commissioner Gordon and says, if Batman shows up, I'm going to kill him. So Batgirl and Robin go in.
So it's story mode.
It's story mode, yeah.
That's cool.
And it's
Okay,
actually
yeah, that's
it,
cool.
it looks pretty cool. She looks like she has her own little set of moves and stuff like that.
That
Are
game
you
actually.
Barbara or are you?
You're
You get
Barbara.
to pick.
You're Barbara. Robin is always the sidekick,
He's always the.
which I don't understand.
Give him
why.
give him his own
Yeah.
thing. Can we get a freaking like Young Justice, Batman Arkham Asylum game? Like Young Justice as the
What
fuck?
the hell is going on?
What's happening?
I think it's outside.
Must be
Sorry,
outside.
everybody. We're hearing some crazy,
Just
crazy
use your
noise.
imagination.
So
I'm just gonna
that's- okay,
assume
so
it's
this
like a bunch
game-
of girls half naked running outside.
There
the
we
store.
go.
That's exactly what
That'll
happens.
work.
This game actually got me interested in Batman as a character, so I've been doing reading and.
Can I throw this at him?
I don't understand either.
I'm DC. I'm not DC. I'm
I promise
Marvel.
you. I
Like,
promise you. I literally there's a girl that works at my job, and
Yeah.
I walked into the break room, and I know she doesn't listen to the show. She doesn't give a damn. She's reading DC's Kingdom Come, It's
Okay.
it's a full story
Right.
arc of the Justice League.
Okay.
And I was like, when I walked in, I was like, "What are you reading?" Because I saw
Right.
the cover, and I was like, "I know that freaking cover."
I know some.
And so she hid it under the table. She's like, "I'm not reading anything," and I was like, "Don't you dare!"
I can smell it.
I said,
I can smell
it smells like
I
Pac-Man.
instantly recognized at least 12 of the 30 characters on that cover of that
Yeah.
page. Don't you dare! And so I've been trying to like bug her, like, how do you like the whole thing? No, because I know she's probably not into comic books, but she was into it. That one, like,
Yeah.
she liked that storyline. But anyway, you got into Batman.
So I got into Batman. So reading like the wikis and stuff like that. So question: isn't Barbara Oracle in the game?
Yes.
It's a prequel.
Oh, the
Yes,
the DLC.
It's, the DLC is a prequel.
Oh, okay.
The DLC is a prequel.
That also answers the question of the Joker.
Did you play any of the Arkham games?
No, this is my first Arkham game.
You playing
See,
out of order, bro.
I
I've
don't know
never,
what you're doing with your
I've
life.
never been a fan of Batman.
Order.
What?
So
I really. I just stab you, and then I'll find a new fiance for your wife.
Yeah,
I
fiance for
just-
your wife.
fiance for your
Fiance, yeah. Where she's going that
I've
route.
always been a Marvel guy, and so like it just DC never interested me. And so like I've seen Batman movies. I mean, I like the movies, but
Both the worlds, like, I don't even.
I don't know. But now Batman I think is probably one of my favorite DC characters.
He's my favorite superhero only because he's the whole self-made type of thing. Like, nothing was given to him. He had to go out.
Inheritance from his.
Well, yeah.
Except for the mansion.
But,
You want to
yeah.
take that back? His own personal slave.
I meant his skills. I meant his skills.
Yeah, he earned those with
All
the money
those.
he used to travel to those countries.
all the skills he got.
I love Batman. Yeah, Batman's good.
Yeah, but you're saying it was never like a superpower that he got.
Exactly. He fights with-
Superman doesn't have powers. It's the yellow sun.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an allergic reaction.
Yeah, he just breathes in.
He's swollen.
He's
just
swole-
like, oh,
he's really
fuck
not that big.
It's like, what was that movie? There was a movie called Angus where the little nerd kid and his grandfather was like, Superman doesn't have to be brave. You know, he goes out there. He knows he's not gonna die.
Yeah.
Bullets bounce right off the guy.
Well,
So-
unless you're watching the cartoon Justice League.
yeah.
He dies like every episode.
so
Like he's been rescued every episode.
So it's like you're fighting these Titan monsters as a guy in a suit, like that can get shot. One bullet, take you out, no problem. One headshot, and Batman's dropping like a sack of beans.
One shot right to the chin.
But he's still
Done.
But he's still, and he like, and there's so many examples. You watch the Justice League Unlimited and the Justice League on Netflix, and if you haven't and you're listening right now, you need to go and watch that.
They're good. They're actually
very
good.
I'm gonna raise my hand on this.
I
I've
can't
never
believe you.
seen all of them.
I had to watch it from beginning to end.
I've always
just to-
taught pieces and things like that because
Netflix has it all.
watching
I'm
them
going
on
through them
Netflix.
on Netflix.
There are a crazy amount of examples where Batman literally just owns people in the Justice League.
Episode 1. Batman is investigating these alien things, and Superman's like, "Hey, what's up? You need a hand?" And then the aliens turn around because they hear Superman. They shoot something. Batman ducks. Superman gets hit, and he starts having these weird like visions.
Visions of
which are
things that come
from Jean Paul
Jean Valjean.
Jean Valjean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alien.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Is that about the Martian Manhunter? Yeah. Jean Jones.
And he gets crippled. And so Batman's fighting off 3 aliens, then rescues Superman and gets him off of the thing before it blows up.
There's like so many examples of him just being stupid awesome in that thing. And I think that's where that series actually made me even more like Batman, like just ridiculous. It's so good.
And then he's never actually in, because when they set up the Justice League, he's like, yeah, I'm not really a team player.
Yeah.
And then like in the most random times when like all hope is lost, who shows up?
Yeah, Batman out of nowhere.
I think I have a solution.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good. Unlimited, he gets more involved. It looks like he's not out on the outskirts and stuff. And I think it's because the team is like so stupid big now.
They got to keep
He
it in
has
check.
he has to control it.
Yeah,
he has to.
It's ridiculous.
Superman, I've told you 12 times, don't play football in the damn space station.
But I wonder, do they have Young Justice on Netflix yet?
Just season 1.
Oh,
But it's stupid because it has a picture of season 2 characters.
oh.
So you see
It
like
does.
Blue Beetle and Impulse.
I just watched the last episode because I never got to see the last episode of it. I watched it the other day, and I went into another rage.
Right.
I went into another
Why,
damn
right?
rage.
Like Netflix, please, if you're listening to this,
Oh, that's the perfect thing to
this
do.
up.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, pick
Netflix
this
picks up everything, apparently.
It's a cartoon. Freaking people are gonna love this shit.
Yeah, because I would veg out on that real quick.
At the risk of getting something thrown at me, who is Impulse? Because when I was reading the wiki, Impulse sounded like he became Kid Flash.
Yes, in Young Justice, he became Kid Flash.
Because
He's the future
Is
grandson
he's
of Bart,
he's
of
the
Barry
grandson
Allen.
of Barry who
Yes.
comes back through time.
Yes.
Which I got that, and he was initially called Impulse because of his impulsivity. But when he mellowed out, he became Kid Flash. But
In Young Justice, they have him. He wears his suit because Kid Flash
It's there.
dies.
Oh well, yeah.
They were running around.
But
yeah.
that's the
Okay.
last episode.
And he
so
could.
that's why, because I've
yeah.
only seen like the first like 5 episodes
He
or
wears it
whatever.
as an homage.
Die. He phases.
Yeah,
out.
he phases out. He
phases.
goes into the Speed Force, so that means he's gonna come back. Damn it,
Yeah.
because they all go into the Speed Force once, and then they come back. It's like, have you seen the last episode of the Justice League? I see. I don't know who they fight at the end of Justice League Unlimited, and then just
I
Justice
don't
League.
remember.
I haven't. I'm
So,
still watching Justice League.
It's
I
either
haven't watched-
Brainiac mixed with Lex Luthor,
Yeah.
or Brainiac mixed with Darkseid.
Okay.
One of those, I can't. I think Unlimited is Brainiac mixed with Darkseid, because that seems like a bigger, epic battle where
Yeah.
it need everybody. But they have Lex Luthor mixed with Brainiac, and he's supposed to kill the Flash, and that starts the Injustice or whatever league, because then Superman kills him in retaliation, and this whole thing goes crazy. But the Flash runs, and he's like, yeah, that's all you can do is run away. But he runs around the whole planet, and then comes and socks him, and then keeps going round and around,
keeps
just punching and knocking like bits and pieces off of him until he's just like, naked on the floor, and then he just like puts his hands in his chest, starts vibrating, ripping out all of Brainiac or whatever out of him, and then he gets sucked into the Speed Force. And it's just like, yeah, everybody gets sucked into the freaking Speed Force. Like, once you're sucked in there, you're in there. You're like, oh, cool. Speed Force, things are quick
Everything's
here.
just slow. You're like,
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, people pull you out, and boom,
Yeah.
you're back. So Justice League didn't get its due diligence of having, what was
Justice is
what was his name? Was his name Bart?
Who?
Because there's Barry. There's
no, it's
Barry.
Wally West.
Barry
Wally
Allen
West. There it is. Yeah.
Wally West, Kid Flash.
Wally West. Yes. Wally West
becomes
didn't get
Kid
it.
Flash.
No.
No, he is.
He is Kid Flash. He's the one that gets lost in the Speed Force, and then Impulse becomes.
It's because
Kid
he's
Flash.
not. Wally West isn't as fast as the Flash and Impulse.
He's not a direct.
He's
not
not a descendant, right?
He's a
just
cousin.
When
I thought he was just like a.
He's what's her name's cousin.
so when I watched Young
Oh,
Justice,
okay, yeah, you're right.
when I watched Young Justice,
Uh-huh.
they called him Kid Flash.
Yeah, he is Kid Flash.
But I guess they didn't say his name. So
No, they said his name, Wally West.
Wally West.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking that was Bart.
That's right. West is
Bart-
his last name. Duh.
Bart Allen. Who the hell is Bart Allen?
That's
So I guess that was okay. 'Cause when I
That's
was,
his father, right? The original. Or no, that's the.
I don't know. Bart Allen, I know is, or maybe Bart
I
Allen.
thought that was the original Flash.
Bart Allen is Impulse. It says.
Bart Allen. When I read the wiki, Bart Allen was Impulse.
Yes.
and he became Kid Flash
Yes.
after he had training. But
Well,
he
yeah. I
is
mean, for
the-
comic book stuff, yes, that's probably how it all goes down.
he's the grandson of Barry,
Yeah.
and his mentor was Wally West,
Yeah, Wally West
or his friend.
becomes the Flash eventually, but he
Okay.
was Kid Flash as well. Yeah, it's a
Okay, yeah, maybe he was then.
it's a whole weird,
Universe, multiverse.
but DC.
it changes.
If you watch DC or if you read DC's wiki type stuff for their characters, you see that they have definitely evolved over to try to compete with Marvel. But Marvel is just more.
Well, yeah. When I read, because it started with, I was curious to know who, like, because you always hear about all these other characters that help Batman, and so I was like, okay, I want to get this straight. I want to know who these are.
The whole Bat family. Is
The
that
whole
what you
Bat
try to
family,
do?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
that's a
what it
huge
started
Bat
with.
family. Yeah.
So, well, I just did like the core. So it was like I just read about Batman, Robin, Nightwing, and then Batgirl, who then becomes Oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they've actually even retro done it to where she's back to just Batgirl now. Again.
In New 52, she went back to just being Batgirl. So,
which is fine, I guess.
So the game Arkham, I guess, takes place before New 52.
I think it's its own.
You think
it's its own universe.
Its own universe, yeah.
Okay.
Just like the cinematic universe for Marvel.
Yeah.
I think it's its own thing because I watched the ending of that game. And
Arkham?
Yeah.
Because
Knight?
Yes.
Why did you do that to yourself?
The Arkham Knight.
Because the story wasn't. The stories were never the big thing for me in those games. I really just liked the gameplay.
I have a feeling, and it's a theory. I'm just gonna say it. I actually don't care. I think it's gonna be like the Red Hood storyline. Not saying, they're not gonna use the character Red Hood.
You haven't beat it yet, right?
No.
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure. I know who the Arkham Knight is.
Okay.
And it's the same storyline as...
He hasn't beat it yet. Have you? How far are you?
I'm way behind.
You're way
him,
beyond.
But
okay.
I read because I wanted to know who the Arkham Knight was, so I did read, so I know the answer to that.
Yeah, I know the answer to all that too. But when I saw that, they were like, "That's not really even like the full thing, the game. Like that's just kind of it happens. You know who the Arkham Knight is, but then the game kind of opens up more from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not the end of the game. You don't find.
Yeah,
that
that's
out
not
at
like the end of the
It's
game.
Like you
Yeah,
find that out.
You
and
find
it's
that
like,
out. It's like,
now I know
okay.
who you are. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so you find it out like...
Apparently, I don't know. I just know who he is.
Because I just got to... I forgot the guy's name, but he's in the Blimps. I forgot his name. He's like some rich guy. No, he's like a scientist. The Arkham Knight wants him to do
See,
something.
I haven't even hit the Arkham Knight yet. I just got done dealing with the
I forgot what
Riddler.
his name was. He does like experiments on humans and things like that. He believes like technology is the future. And he's really like pushing, but he lives in a fucking blimp.
Is he bald?
Sounds like an episode of Doctor Who.
I don't think he's bald in this game, but
I know the character I'm thinking of is always bald.
You thinking of Lex Luthor?
No, I'm thinking of the guy that was the main villain in part 2 of the Batman. Hugo Strange. Yes.
He wasn't the main bad guy.
Well, he was
the bad guy in Origins.
Was he? I could have swore he was the bad guy. No, because I didn't beat Origins.
He's not the...
Yeah, because I remember the trailer for it was him talking while Batman's taking out the SWAT team on the roof when it was raining. That was part 2.
I think that's Origins.
Hugo Strange. Look it up right now, everybody.
He's challenged.
We'll continue while he's looking that up. Legendary Digital Media announces live-action Mighty No. 9 film, and the world cries. Because it shouldn't even be a damn video game right now. It's called Mega Man. Number 8, Street Fighter V Beta. Hurricane kicks off in July 23rd.
On July 23rd?
Yeah, July 23rd.
You know what? You
you're
are... Wait, what? No.
Hugo Strange, sir. Hugo Strange.
You might be right.
Wait, you are right. Oh, wait, no, that can't be. Hang on. Let me double check this.
Number
I
9.
swear he had a big part in the Origins.
Funko is bringing Fallout mystery minis to the market this fall. They actually look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, yeah. It looks like you're gonna get random ones, kind of like how they do little minis or whatever.
Okay.
And they have like Vault Boy stuff in there. They have little zombie guys in there. It's a whole bunch of Fallout themed stuff, and it looks pretty sick.
Who's doing that?
Funko.
Funko.
Yeah,
Okay.
Funko. And last one we got is Lizard Squad member who brought down the PSN and the Xbox Live network gets a slap on the wrist.
Yep.
Son of a mother. When I read that freaking article, I was like, this is the stupidest thing. He doesn't even get jail time.
What does he get?
It's because the cyber world is Wild West.
you're right. Sorry, you're right.
That was Steven saying that I was right about Hugo Strange.
Yeah.
This is the thing, though. He cost somebody money. That's what he did. I don't care what way you cost somebody money.
I agree.
You cost
I'm not
a company
defending-
money. That's jail time.
He cost us valuable game playing time.
If this were any other way, like, I don't understand. Like, if this were
if you walked into Sony and stole money out of their safe,
yeah, you're going to jail.
You would go to jail.
You're going to jail. I don't understand.
They're probably going to employ him.
They probably are.
I'm sure they will.
No,
That's
yeah,
probably why
he's
he's
got
not
a
as
job now, basically.
That's
But
probably why.
it's I don't know. I think there needs to be some type of strict, because they did an interview with the dude, like he interviewed the guy, and he kind of gave up his secrets, talking about it was only a couple of us, and the youngest dude there was like 13.
Well, it's like what goes back to like what Cory was saying, how he doesn't think that the Lizard Squad is a conglomerate. It's a bunch of factions.
I believe I said that about.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I said that about. What's the other group?
Anonymous.
That's what it was. It was Anonymous. That's right.
Yeah, it's not. Lizard Squad seems like there are a lot of trolls. Like, they're huge troll guys.
Yeah. I wonder if that's who came on that stream that one night where we got hit
because
hard.
they probably would have shut you down.
Yeah, they probably would have shut it
They
down.
probably would have shut you down.
I was hacking. I was anti-hacking.
Hey,
I was fighting them.
If you got the brains and the skills, yeah, go ahead. Those guys, they're such a to me they're a waste of talent. Yeah, big waste of talent.
They could do so much more.
That's exactly the speech that Sony gave to them when they came into the prosecution room.
Exactly.
Slapped the deal down on the table.
We're now going to pay you to secure our network from people like you. That's what we're going to do.
From viewers like you.
Well, that's it, everybody, with the Bang Bites. We have gone through a lot of stuff today, actually. This feels like a classic episode again, of course.
It does.
Ups and downs and lows.
Aaron getting mad.
I'm just saying. It's terrible. It's terrible what's going
Heroes,
on.
watch it on NBC.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to freaking watch it.
You know, I'm going to go back and watch all the seasons.
I know. I want to go back. I want to see how the whole thing plays.
You got to relive your disappointment.
I can stab both of you right now. Literally. It'd be less painful than watching that bull crap over and over again.
I'm pretty sure it'd be more painful you stabbing me.
He's got a knife right there.
I'm protecting myself.
He's got a knife. It makes no sense. Don't watch that bull crap again. If you can find the comic book online, listener, and you two in the room, I would read the comic book, the Heroes comic book. That's how it should
If Comic Storian does it, I'll...
If Comic Storian doesn't do it, then I'll do it. This is Heroes, the comic book. Legend.
They do such a good job on Comic Storian, man. I've watched that all the time now. That's like my new thing.
They're very good at that stuff.
So good. I got into the Original Sin.
Yes.
That's like crazy.
Good stuff. That's cray.
Yeah.
We gotta wrap it up, though. We gotta wrap it up. Go and give us the follows, of course, at the Video Game Bang on Twitter. We had a Video Game Bang Bang on Facebook. We have a Patreon if you want to go and donate to us there, of course. Become a Patreon to help us, help you, basically. Patreon.com/Video Game Bang. And what else? The YouTube channel. We're going to have some more videos posted up sooner than later, hopefully.
Check out the most recent.
What's the most recent one? The lip sync. Yeah.
Yep.
The what's the song?
I don't even want to
Katy
find out.
Perry's.
No, it's Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift's Katy Perry's rendition of "Shut Up and Dance." There it is.
Yep, that's it. Nailed it.
Something like that, right? All right. So for the real David Webb, Steven Gutierrez, I am Sir Aaron Carter saying thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next time.